Welcome everybody to another edition of Bourbon Bites in Business. We've kind of already started. Just got good news from Tony Carson that Finance of America has a target date to roll out the fix and flip program line of credit of May 15th. But I would think, just speculating, they would kind of roll it out the way they brought it in, like they lowered the LTVs before they canceled it. I would assume they kind of start with the lower LTV and move forward from there would be my guess, but that's pure speculation.
My guesstimate is that you're right. Again, speculating, I think the loan to cost, loan to values might be 75, 80% to begin.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's good though, because that gets guys, that's going to get investors kind of pumped up and ready and looking, because I think things are coming along. I put that house I have for rent there on Highway Avenue right by you, Tony.
Yeah.
I put the ad up Sunday at noon. I don't know. I've had about, and I bumped the rents just to see where we could push market rents.
Yeah.
I bumped the rent to $1,500 on that place, and I've had one showing, one application, and probably a dozen inquiries.
Okay.
And that's a big number.
Yeah.
What's the number for it?
$1,500 a month for renting 320 Highway Avenue. It's a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath. It's got an office, kitchen, big dining room, big living room, all hardwood floors. It's full basement. It's a beautiful house inside. Outside, it doesn't look like much. It looks really small, but it goes straight back. It's 1,650 square feet on one floor. Of everything's there too. The laundry's in the half bath. It's pretty nice.
Is that in Ludlow?
Technically, it's in Ludlow, but if you're going to Tony's from Covington, you pass his road, and as you're going around that corner, there's that big, like 2 or 3 story gray house with the, what do you call that round room? The
turret room.
Thank you. The turret room on the side, big gray one, real pretty gray one. It's next to that.
Huh.
And we were getting $1,400 a month for it, and we rented it out in the winter last time. And it actually looks better now than it did before. We went through and redid it all again. It's a good looking house.
On the residential side, it appears like Polaris and other lenders are starting to loosen up. Okay, I see guidelines changing daily still, but the last couple of days, the trend is that we're loosening up again. Now, again, what does that mean? Well, I think it's going to look a lot like it did 45 to 60 days ago by the end of May. I'm hoping. So, 620 FICO scores, 50% debt ratios, things such as that. So if anybody has any specific questions, let me know, but it does appear like things are getting better.
And that's great news. For those of us, and I don't know, besides me and Joey, I don't see my commercial guys on here. The CMBS market is still a mess, and there's probably they're speculating from all the analysts in commercial real estate, there's going to be a huge commercial real estate bubble, and it's going to get pretty ugly, especially for retail properties, especially the big box retail properties. They are already seeing a significant hit, and they're just calling for a bubble to hit in the commercial real estate market, because that'll ripple through everything.
I saw that J. Crew went bankrupt today.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did that yesterday.
Morning.
Matt, you just shared your screen.
Yeah.
Matt has all this available.
Matt is high tech now. That's cool. We need to teach him how to build hyperlinks into that document, and people can just click and go.
These are all anything we need to know about any of those in particular, Matt?
They're all after repair value stuff, so. Listing 4 houses this week, so.
I'll tell you, Tom Helson, I was talking to him yesterday about another deal, and then he's got like 3 buyers looking in that that 125 to or 130 to 160 price range.
I got to work on the list, redo it, and update it a little bit, but
if you know, let's see, what is that? Somewhere on your keyboard you have I downloaded something where you can snip that. I should take a picture of that and send it to him. Or if you want to shoot that email to me, I'll send it over to him. He can work something out for you.
yeah, I got 2 or 3 to add to it. They're coming up, so I got to adjust some stuff, and I'll email it to you.
Okay, yeah, send it over.
I learned how to share the screen from PokerStars.com because we play video poker every week now, Friday and usually Saturday.
Are you a paid advertiser? That sounded like a commercial.
I can't play. My
Well, you're not
computer won't
allowed
let me download it.
Well, you take all our money, so we don't want you playing.
Shit.
We just send out PayPal, send $10 to the one person, then whoever wins, he distributes it. I don't know if that shit's legal or what we're doing, but.
Well, I think it is. It's amongst friends.
Matt and I are closing a loan today at 4:30.
Yeah, baby.
Interest rate, 30-year fixed at 3.1. So just trying to give you positive information, guys. That's, if you look back 5 years or 50 years, that's a great interest rate. It's about as good as it gets.
All in all, I don't like anything that's going on about the pandemic. However, for us as real estate people and real estate investors, I think the market's great. And I think the market gets better. Either way, the market gets better. If things turn to shit, it's good for investors. If things go good, it's status quo. Things have been good for a while. We're still seeing a lack of product. I had last week on that 14 unit, I put it back on LoopNet and I told you all about it. And by Thursday, we had, I don't know, I think I had 4 offers on it. People are going crazy for it. So there's still high demand for good product.
There's also still a very lack of inventory, which still makes it a seller's market by definition.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't see
I think inventory is hovering around 3 months in northern Kentucky, 2.5 to 3 months. Does that sound about right, Mary Kay? Inventory?
Yeah, it's not. It's still, houses are still going within 12 hours.
Same day, next day, yeah.
Yeah, the residential folks I've talked to have all said the same thing. 12 to 36 hours is as long as anything stays on the market.
And it's still multiple offers.
Yeah.
Matt, why would a house not sell in 12 to 36 hours? What would be the number one reason a house doesn't sell?
It's overpriced or it has some issues.
Okay.
I've got one sits right on the railroad tracks in Latonia, and the basement leaks real bad. Other than that, it's a nice house. 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 2 full bath.
Okay.
It's just price. If it's priced right, it's gone. Just totally gone.
It's interesting.
Chrissy Stamper is my favorite agent. Man, I don't know if you guys know her. I think she's Caldwell Banker. I don't know her. I don't really care, but she's been writing offer after offer on everything we've got.
She's a buyer's agent for Rob Feldman.
Yeah, she's good. Man, she's writing everything.
Just, I don't know. Strategy, man. Matt, when we listed that Church Street house at 174.9, we kind of thought that was about 10,000 or 15,000 too much. Trust me, I'm being very open with you guys, and we got a full price offer that day. So we didn't think we'd get that price at all.
No.
Same thing with my Dayton flip. I stuck 140 on there thinking I was pie in the sky. I really thought it was going to be in the low to mid 130s. And before it hit the market, I sold it for 140. So I don't know. Maybe I should have sold them higher. I guess the point is, if you price it right, it should sell pretty quick, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But don't leave.
I do agree with that. It's still all about the price. I mean, yeah, they're going to sell for a little bit more right now because there's nothing on the market. But if you got a turd, it's still going to be a turd.
Yeah, Joey.
Note taken.
Joey's got muted.
What'd you
I
say?
see it. I see it. He's on my screen. So is a TW, but I don't know who TW is.
TW is the guy from in Louisville.
Okay, because they got us muted. It looks like.
Well, they can hear us. We can't hear them.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Joe Tucker, what do you got? You there?
He's coming.
Yeah, I'm here. I
What are you
put same thing everybody else is seeing. Things are still selling. Unfortunately, my buyer on my 312 Dayton Street bapped out, so I put that back on the market last night. There was some termite damage in the basement that scared him. It was a young buyer. Mom and dad put the brakes on him and told him he wasn't buying it. I think they were putting up the money. But it's back on the market, 84.9, and got 3 showings set up today. I put it on about 10 o'clock last night, so hopefully we'll be back under contract soon.
Was that a result of the whole house inspection to create that problem?
Yeah, they had the whole house inspection, and there was some termite damage on some joists in the basement. We told them we'd get it fixed, and mom and dad had already told them that ain't happening. Like I said, I was a young buyer. Once mom and dad get involved, sometimes it gets a little tougher.
Okay. Okay.
Other than that, hopefully listed another one in Dayton here this weekend. It's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath on Walnut, I believe, kind of up above the tracks. It's going to be in, I think 129.9 is what we're going to list at. So it'll be a 3-bedroom, 1 in Dayton.
Okay. A 3-1 like mine, Joe. A 3-1.
Yeah, it's not fully renovated like yours. This thing was flipped about 7 years ago when my buddy bought it.
Okay.
He's done a little bit here and there, but it's still a nice home.
Is that Sean you're talking about?
Yeah, that's Sean.
Okay. 918 Walnut, 918 Walnut
Yes,
Street.
that's it.
Okay. You may have that sold already, right? Maybe pre-sold. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. I got somebody coming in Sunday afternoon before I list it, and I've actually had 2 more people that have heard about it and have already reached out. So there's interest already.
Is Stephanie one of them?
Yeah, Stephanie's the one that's definitely going through it Sunday. So
Okay.
ideally, we'll get her in there, and you'll have a loan wrapped up for me.
Okay. Tone loan. That's good.
Tone loan.
Tone loan. Tone loan's hung over, Matt.
Oh. Joe, oh no, that's Eric's not on here. I was going to tell him that dog finally figured out how to jump up on the couch and is laying behind me, just killing me.
I think we're all drinking more. Just raise your hand. Are you guys drinking more during this?
I want to.
And you want to? Matt wants to.
I wasn't at
I
home.
drink
but I'm
with.
probably going to start tonight or today in about an hour.
Joey, and I'm not talking about protein shakes either, Joey.
I had a little bit too much wine this weekend.
Oh, it's Cinco de Mayo too. So, all right.
I'll be in Covington town. I'll message you.
All right. We probably go up to Clubhouse tonight and start drinking around 4.
When do restaurants open again?
I have to drop Logan off at work, then I might come down.
Not soon enough.
Yeah, I think the end of May, Mary Kay. May
20th or
24,
25th.
I'm about over listening to Bashir, so
I can't even turn it on anymore.
no.
It's you know, for us, for the investor group, I still stay busy with regular work. Plus, I've just about got all my continuing ed done, working on some other projects, watching more television than I've ever watched before. Oof.
Well,
Just lazy.
So if the line of credit for flipping houses does become available again here soon, if you guys got some new investors, hopefully you can bring to the table. 620 credit score is all, which is low. I mean, really low to be lending somebody $500,000 to flip houses. But, there's only really 3 requirements: 620 and good credit. That's number 1. Number 2, they have to have $50,000 or more dollars liquid. So basically money in the bank. And then 3, they'd like to see someone with at least 1 flip experience in the last 2 years, which again, that's very minimal. So hopefully that's what the guidelines remain, Jim.
Can you
Simple
put
to
that
get
in can you put that in an LLC's name?
Yes, the LLC can be the borrower. Yep, absolutely.
And quick question on the bank. Is that like in just your bank account, or is that in assets as well?
Bank account. So the money needs to be readily available is the definition of liquidity. So
Yeah.
if you had $70,000 in your 401k plan, that's not liquid.
Right.
Okay.
But,
if you have, 70,000 in your checking or savings account, that's liquid.
Got it.
And I will say with Tony, with ours, I mean, we sold a home and put it in there like the day of, and they didn't care as long as it's there the day that we applied.
So that falls under, Joe, and that's a good point, Joey, but that falls under the qualified asset definition. If somebody owns a home, they can either A, take out a home equity loan, right? And then get that money into their bank account. That qualifies. I've had people do that so far. And then like Joe said, they sold a house that they owned, and then all of a sudden the proceeds qualify. So either way.
Okay.
What if somebody came to you where you had somebody that had a little bit of flip experience, say they had enough the 1 and 2 years to qualify?
Yeah.
They didn't have the credit, but their partner had the credit, and they came in as an LLC. Would they do that?
Yeah, we would just, Joe Tucker's got some experience there too. So we would just leave that partner off of the loan paperwork, if you will.
Gotcha.
They wouldn't be signing on the note.
And I will say too, the going under an LLC, they actually let me throw my full history on there, which half of my flips weren't under the LLC, but because I was a partner, they included all that in there, which helped us, I think, a little bit with our rates and stuff, right, Tony?
Yep. Yeah, they allowed all the individual flips to qualify and get better terms. Yep. Matt Perkins, your guy at Paragon, him and his son applied last month. The guy that owns the cabins in Red River, I think. What's his name?
Yeah.
Cliff.
Cliff.
Yeah, Cliff and his son applied last month. They're just waiting for the program to be turned back on.
His son's flippers. So they flip stuff down in Dayton and Bellevue and stuff. So Newport.
Yeah.
And he owns about 20 cabins down at Red River Gorge. So if you guys ever want to rent a cabin, I've got connections. Russell Daniel owns a couple down there, and Cliff owns 20, and our Lexington agent owns about 20 Red River Gorge also.
I wonder if they're connected. I know the guy who owns Birch Hollow, or Cabins of Birch Hollow down there, is a friend of mine.
What's his name?
Dale Smith.
I don't recognize that.
Actually,
Jim, you've referred Dale to me in the past. I remember that name.
Yeah, he's great. And they have an investor program for their cabins. Basically, you put up $250,000, he guarantees you a 10% rate of return, and you get 2 weeks a year to stay in the cabin for as long as you own it.
Yeah, Russell Daniel's down there right now in his cabin. That's where he went. I think he did a similar program to that, or something with Cliff. He got involved.
Yeah, those are good deals.
Joey, did you send out a bunch of mailers in the past month? Have you gotten that far?
Just sent out a bunch yesterday.
Was that the first set or second set or?
Second.
How the first? Tell us about tell us what you're doing a little bit.
The first, basically just targeting off-market properties that are distressed. And the first batch went well. I got a response rate of 8%, but I talked to my uncle, and he had already talked to a few of them, and he was like, none of them are really good. They're asking way too much. One of them, my friend is actually, I told my friend about it. He was looking for a house, and it's under contract right now. So that was a success.
8% is high, isn't it? Isn't that a really great number for direct mail?
Yeah, but it was a very small batch what I sent out. So I only
Okay.
got 4 responses out of the 50 or so.
Okay.
That's really good though.
I guess I kind of am in the process of wholesaling my first one. The guy was going to put it on the market this summer for 170. We got him down to 112. So
Okay. You're under contract now?
yeah, 6
Where's
bedroom.
it at? Can we buy it? Can we buy it? Can we buy it?
My friend wants to keep it. I thought we were gonna wholesale it, but he was like, I want to keep it. He sees some potential in it. It had a bunch of issues, but my friend, I guess, is kind of handy and comfortable with it.
Okay. Well, send out 500 more letters, would you?
I just sent out 35 yesterday. The handwriting gets tiring. I need to start typing.
Why do I see Jim Carmichael 2 different times?
Because
I
I
just turned on my
phone
phone
because I'm
because I'm
gonna
gonna
have to get off of here.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
have to get
mobile.
mobile.
That was really freaking me out, Mary Kay. Like, whoa, there's 2 Jims.
Say
There's
there's two
two
Matts.
Matts.
Ooh.
But yeah,
Huh.
Tone, if you're interested in any,
You gotta turn your speaker off though on your computer.
I'm gonna turn it in.
What'd you
I
say,
have to-
Joey?
I was saying, if you or anybody on here, the batch I sent out yesterday was all 2 families in this Hamilton area, close to downtown.
Cincinnati?
Yep, all out of town owners. So
All right.
we'll see what I hear back from.
We got to get more people on this thing, so I don't know how we do that.
Well, here's how you do it, Matt. Everyone needs to personally get 5 commitments for next week, and we'll have like 40 people.
I just need I had trouble getting on. I don't know why.
Jim, is the link going to stay the same?
You, Matt.
Yes, the link will stay the same.
Okay, I know last week you talked about maybe getting a paid account. I wasn't sure if you got that
And
from the guy or not.
once I get the paid account, I just haven't really. I was lazy and I didn't do it.
No, you're good. I just wanted to make sure if I invite somebody, I'm sending them to the right spot.
Yeah, what I can, I might be able to do that. I can probably do that today.
Yeah, that way we can send out notifications on Monday or something to 5 or 10 people.
I try to send them out on Monday. I do it through Facebook though. I gotta go. All right. Ow.
Oh,
Sorry, I just hit my hand. I get to go
Mary Kay,
mobile on you
let's
guys.
see
I
the
can't
pool,
see
Mary
what
Kay. I see are you sitting right by the pool? Oh my God.
Light bulb. Dog will be good.
I needed
Like,
the venue like bad.
You needed what?
I needed to change a venue. I
Huh.
needed different walls to look at. I like these walls much better.
What town
you
are
can go
you
to the
in?
beach there, can't you?
Naples. Yeah, they just opened up. We went down last night after we got here.
That's where my mom and bro live, Mary Kay. Look them up.
We're at.
They live in Naples. Is that what you mean?
I'm in
Naples.
a neighborhood called Cedar Creek, I think.
There's it's a big town for sure. Yeah, I don't know that one. The Key Royal is where they live. It's off of 75, Immokalee Road.
Let's
About a
see.
mile off 75, Immokalee Road area. Yeah. Go to this new restaurant. No, let me start over.
Not open.
It's a grocery store. I apologize. Think of
Oh.
Jungle Gyms. There's like a
Yeah.
new Jungle Gyms in Naples to die for. It's brand new.
Really?
Just opened up this year. You can go there and eat, drink, listen to music. whatever. It's fun. I'm trying to think of the name of it.
So
If
they're
you
still
ask
open.
Seed to Table, it's called, Mary Kay. Seed to Table.
Oh, I've heard of that.
It's amazing.
Tony's brother's down there.
Jungle Jim's on.
Tony's brother's a good-looking
Yeah.
muscle fella down there. So look him up.
Is he?
He's a mortgage guy too, so he can help you do loans.
Shut up, Matt. I'm licensed in Florida.
Oh,
Are you really?
I am. Let's do it, Mary Kay. Let's get some
Well, I gotta
loans.
get my license first.
Yep. I am.
36 minutes away from Immokalee Road.
Type in Seed to Table. They live about 1 mile from Seed to Table.
Well, I'm 36 minutes from them.
Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, Naples is huge. Naples is the second biggest land mass area in Florida. The city of Naples is big.
Doug Luger's is down there.
oh, Doug Luger. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think they're at Cape Coral. He's in that general area.
Who is he? Is he an investor?
No, he's a broker and a realtor. He used to be licensed up here years ago. His wife used to be a mortgage officer, but I don't know what. I guess she just helps him now.
We're there with the XP down there now.
He went down there and hit the big time, basically.
Yeah, my friend's husband's a realtor down here in Naples too, and I think he does pretty well.
It's real simple math, guys. My average loan amount in Northern Kentucky is 140. My brother's is 280.
Location, location, location.
Yep.
Oh, as you all can probably see, I'm in the car now.
You're high tech too.
We're going to run out of time here shortly. We can certainly jump back on or whatever
Yeah,
you guys want to do.
we need to get some more people in here next week.
Yeah, I'll send out, if I get a new link,
Yeah, I'm gonna make
I'll
myself
send it out to
the note
everybody.
I'm gonna make myself the note to call you next Monday.
Okay. If anybody wants to meet more often, or if you guys want to do anything else, we certainly can. I'm going to do a Zoom podcast Thursday or Friday. I have one coming up with Christine Lucan. That should be really neat. It should be good information. Can't think of anything else. Any TW or Joe? I can't see the chat, so somebody's going to have to open that up. If anybody else has anything.
TW said, thanks, guys. Everyone keep safe. I guess he's jumping off.
Yeah, he had to be off at 9:45.
Joe Tucker said, guys, I got to run. Have a great week.
Anybody have any
Everybody's
questions?
jumping off.
If there's no questions, I'm going to jump off too then. Sounds like we're at the end.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just got to get a few more people next Monday. That way it'll liven it up better. Send it
Yeah.
out Monday. Get everybody on there Tuesday.
All right, let's try to get
Okay.
more people next week. We'll have a good time. Everybody have a great week. If I can do anything for you, please let me know. This has been another edition of Bourbon Bites and Business. See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.